I like pickles.
I like pickles.
Pickles are so green.
Pickles are so green.
Pickles are so yummy.
Pickles are so yummy.
Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Thanks so much for tuning in. Tonight we're going to be playing an episode of Dungeons and Dragons. Wreck and Roll is going to go live in just a few minutes here. The team basically is going to come back from Greenest. Going to go towards Greenest, my mistake, after vanquishing everything they had to vanquish. And on a funny little note, last time we ended in the hatchery. So we're going to end it, basically this is going to be the end of a chapter for this episode, and then we're going to continue another chapter afterwards. I want to say thank you guys, thank you for watching, thank you for watching live, thank you for playing, thank you for viewing and everything. Episode 20 of our Dungeons and Dragons campaign. So this is pretty cool, I'm pretty excited. 20 so far, thank you for all your support, keep it up, you guys are amazing, I hope you keep enjoying the content we're throwing out at you guys. Here we go. This episode is going to be about 2 hours, 45 minutes long. I will see you guys then. I'm going to probably kick up a stream of my own right after. I hope you guys enjoy it. Take it easy. I'm going to be chilling and chat with everybody. Good night, guys. See you in 3 hours. It's a good episode. See you soon. Last time we continued, you guys just pretty much murdered everything in a cave. Finished, you know, slicing some heads off, looting some bodies, checking out some stuff, investigating a cavern, seeing some solid black ovals in the cavern, turning out to be, from what you're able to deduce, black scale dragon eggs. Pocketing 2 in the newly acquired bag of holding. Escaping with the eggs in the bag, much to the sadness of the kobolds inside the cave, attempting to stop you on your way out, but, you know, charisma-ing and fighting and poisoning your way out with some ingenious use of traps inside a booby-trapped room. Getting out of the cave.
Genius.
It worked great.
Killed Alaric.
Still got a little bit of him left.
Got outside, started yapping with some hunters, taking some well-deserved ale. After some time, they noticed 2 heads of the leaders who presumably hired them dangling from your belt. Then, again, just paying them off to ignore everything and just head on home, move on with their business as you guys did the same, and rode on back to Greenest in the sunrise. So we will pick up as you guys are riding off. Alaric, Horcrux, and Theren on horseback. Willy on dogback. What are you guys doing?
Riding off.
How far is it until we get to Greenest?
Greenest on horseback, it takes you like half a day.
Okay.
Yeah, it depends on what speed you travel. If you want to stop halfway to take like a long rest or something, well then it'll take longer obviously, but it depends what you guys want to do.
Well, what time during the day would we be at right now?
I'm saying it's around sun starting to come up.
Come up.
Yeah. It's not up, but like you start seeing like the pale sky. You don't see the sun or anything, but the sky is getting paler because you're in like the early hours of the morning.
Yeah. Hunting time.
Yes, that 4 a.m. hunting time.
Yeah.
Surge knows it. Sorry. Raised and born a hunter.
Yep, same here.
I took a Harry Potter book hunting once. It's bored as shit.
Oh.
Yeah, apparently you love it or hate it.
Yeah.
Like, my whole family of hunters, man, it was like, let's go! I'm like, yeah!
I just loved it for like the like in the morning it's really nice like watching the sunrise and seeing like the frost on the leaves and hearing the crunching of different animals that like you never see when you just take a walk in the woods. Not actually shooting stuff. I didn't particularly enjoy that part. No joke.
I did.
I did not. Like my dad did all that part. But the like, you know, nice hot chocolate afterwards was nice. Okay.
I kind of look over and go, should we check on the eggs?
Yeah, I think that's probably smart. How long have the eggs been in the bag of holding?
Maybe like 20 minutes. You guys weren't talking with those guys too long. You had the time to have one beer and then bounce. So you guys were right at the exit of, let's say, that chasm there, basically, in the mountains, mountain pass. You're just exiting that on horseback right now.
Well, if you guys want to check them, I'm game.
I hope they're dead.
So who's got the bag of holding? All right.
Me.
You reach into that bag. You think of the black dragon egg. Looking in the bag, you don't actually see anything. It's more of like a you think about it, dip in, pull it out.
Alright.
So you pull one out. Still looks black and scaly.
I want to touch it and see if it's still warm to the touch.
Okay. Make an investigation check. Is anyone else checking the egg with him, or just him?
I put my ear here to see if I can hear anything.
Okay. Make a perception check.
I got a 14.
You got a 15?
14.
14. Okay. Horcrux?
18.
18. Nice. Listening closely. You don't hear anything. To the touch, I mean, it obviously doesn't feel as warm as it did when you were inside the cave, just because of the general heat and like the moisture that surrounded it. I mean, that feel isn't there anymore. Other than that, I mean, it feels rough and pointy. You can easily cut your finger on one of the scales around
Damn.
the egg. Really hardly armored.
Would I be able to tell the difference between these scales and actual dragon scales?
Do you have actual dragon scales compared to?
No, the ones we had back when we took it apart from the other dragon.
The size of the scales on the egg are symmetrical, just like in ridges kind of going up the side all the way to the top. Scales are of similar size or smaller than the ones you harvested from the young dragon you defeated.
Okay.
I mean, the size isn't really proportionate either. You fought like a large dragon creature, and this is like an egg that you can hold.
I go, these are cold. They're not as warm. So I think maybe
it's
they're dead.
Lukewarm. It's like lukewarm to the touch. It's like room temperature to touch. Yeah, they're not that cold or
Okay.
anything.
Alright.
Can you,
So they're warm.
you like amateurish burning hands the egg so that it stays a little bit warmer?
If you want to.
Well, that's Theren's thing.
I go, are we trying to save these, or are we trying
Well,
to...
I really don't care. Yeah, you're right. I mean, we're not gonna stop every 5 minutes to check the eggs on the way to Green, so I don't think it matters.
Can we just let them die?
Yeah, that's what I'm.
I don't want this
Yeah.
thing hatching.
Alright, so I'm gonna put it back in the bag.
Okay. Put it back in the bag. Where are you guys heading?
It's Greenest.
Greenest.
Straight to Greenest, no rest?
No.
No, yeah.
I do bring up, I'm like, weren't we supposed to go to, like, Fluffy Boom Boom or whatever the fuck his name was?
Fluffy.
Yeah, we're supposed to go somewhere else, but I think
Greenest for now?
yeah, Greenest for now. Just
Yeah.
rest a little bit. We can still like fill in with the governor, and after that we can leave for the other place.
I'm good with that. Fluffy Boom Boom can wait.
Alright. To Greenest. Okay, so you guys ride for a good chunk of the day. You guys will take 1 point of exhaustion by the time you get there, just because you haven't rested in quite some time now.
Bitches!
Oh no.
Everybody
I'm
takes
okay.
an exhaustion.
What does that do now again?
Disadvantage on all checks.
Bingo.
I know because I've had it a time or two.
That's true. He likes it. So you guys
Is it
ride on.
disadvantage or just -1? So.
Disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's it.
Ooh, that sucks.
Second level of exhaustion is a little less funny though.
Yeah.
Second level of exhaustion is it halves your speed. And from
Which
there
is
on,
still
also keeps
it
the
just gets a
disadvantage on checks.
yeah, it accumulates. It gets pretty bad. Level 6 is death.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait, is
6
it-
days.
I didn't know there were that many levels to the exhaustion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
FYI. So 1 is disadvantage on ability checks. 2 is speed halved. Obviously they
25
accumulate.
still.
3 is disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws.
Damn.
4 is hit point maximum halved.
Oh.
5 is speed reduced to 0. And 6, you're choking on your own tongue.
You're just standing in the middle of the battlefield at 5, be like, come here! Come
Yeah,
here!
like at 5, wouldn't it be better to just take a nap?
Yes, well, that's the point.
That's basically like from Ark. After you get to like that torpo, you just go. Ugh.
So in theory, after 6 days of no sleeping, guys, you die, according to D&D rules. Don't do it. All right, so you guys trot your way all the way back to Greenest. You get there a little past lunch hour. I'd say by the time you guys get there, it's maybe like 1 or 2 in the afternoon, ish. You get there. There's like a slight drizzle out today, so it's a little less occupied in the city. Merchants are still out, but much less busy than usual. You see by the time you get back that on this new day, the caravans that arrived in Greenest have actually settled in as well in the middle of town, from what you noticed. And there seems to be military force from different, different represented colors on some of the guards that you see, presumably some of the reinforcements that arrived in the caravans the day before. So they're settling in and seem to be in good hands for the time being, at least.
Okay.
What would you guys like to do? It's like a light gray, cloudy day. It's not dark or anything, but not thunderstorming. Just like one of those light, annoying little rains, you know?
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Who do you guys think would be a good person to do?
I mean, I don't think we should have the eggs inspected here.
No.
I don't think anyone. I was gonna say like I don't think there's anyone left here that would be like interested in inspecting those eggs, but I think that'd be a lie, and I'm not sure I like the answer, so still think we should probably keep it to ourselves and go to the other town.
Yeah, it's a good
Does
resting spot.
anybody remember the name of the place we're supposed to go?
What, the town?
Fluffy Boom Boom.
What's the name of the guy you're supposed to meet? Foomfy Boom Boom.
Oh, Fluffy Boom Boom. That's right.
Oh, that's the guy's
It's
name.
like
Oh.
somewhere south of Verdusk.
Yeah.
We'll
It's,
see it.
It's like it's okay. So if you guys would like to log in to Roll20,
We are.
He says that to everyone who's already logged in.
oh, I'm so sorry. All right,
Oh no, no.
gonna give you guys a lay of the land. There you go.
Pixels.
Pixels. Oh, I mean zoom in quite a lot.
Oh, it's. I want a churro. It's El Churrell. That's what we
Yeah,
need to
El
go.
Churro.
I want a churro.
On the
El
Churro
Churro and-
River.
Talk to Onthar.
Bingo.
With our Fluffy Boom Boom.
Yes.
On Tharfroom. All right.
From.
Can you point on the map, Snooze, where the camp was?
The camp. Oh, I moved shit. Sorry about that. The camp was down here.
Oh, so it's like perfect. It's on the way. Genius.
Yeah.
So you guys are currently here. Monk said he would take a pit stop here. And you're supposed to meet, exactly, what's his face along the Chionthar River.
For a churro.
And the Uldoon Trail up to El Churrell.
Hmm.
The
Do you guys want to?
note
Oh, yeah.
that you saw, just to kind of refresh everyone's memory, the note that you saw on the Wearer of Purple, Frulan Mondath's chamber, the note that you saw said that, from what you understood, that they were headed west to Baragost. There's a big arrow pointing here. And then north along the coast and eventually the tradeway.
So we're like kind of avoiding these bitches going to Churro Land.
They're going to Baldur's Gate?
You must not allow them to get to Candlekeep.
Ooh. What's that?
Well, they've already
Candlekeep?
got the head start on us on their way to Candlekeep. I'd say that place is probably fucked there. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know somebody at Candlekeep there?
I got monks over there.
Oh, that's right.
Does anyone watch Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
Latest
Who's a
season?
what?
Anyways,
Never heard of it.
okay. Figure
Oh, sir,
that
I'm so disappointed.
place that has where Sam is, where he's like got all the monks in the library, and there's like a big statue with like a flame at the top. That's literally Candlekeep. That's literally what it is. It's a big tower with a constant like lighthouse flame at the top of the biggest central tower.
There's 4 monks.
So that's what Candlekeep is.
So, do you guys want to rest before we go to El Terrell? Or...
For sure.
Yeah, I got some shit to do in Greenest.
Ew.
So yeah, so we do that.
I wonder why.
You fucking know why.
So we just, so we're just gonna leave the eggs in the bag for now.
Yeah, I mean.
Or should I like
yeah.
try to? Yeah. So should I just find the nearest well and just drop them in there?
I mean, throw them in a fridge just to make sure. Like, can we put them bitches on ice? I want nothing to do with dragons hatching in our bag of holding.
Mm. Yeah, I could do that. I can find somewhere cold.
Okay.
Yeah.
Last thing we need is the saviors of Greenest bringing fucking hellfire and brimstone back on the city we just saved.
Workax, your camera is like so dark. Are you having some sort of like solar eclipse right now?
Oh, my bad. My bad. Because it's hot. Like, I don't want this. Hold on, I'll turn.
He's really. I could barely see him.
All right.
Okay, cool. I can't see my camera this way. Sorry.
All good. Okay. So what are you guys doing? I presume you guys kind of just like gathered in the inn real quick, have a few nibble, bite to eat, a few swigs of something as you plan out your day or what everyone's doing as you're having this conversation.
I gotta
Nobody's
give me a recruit.
We were having this conversation. Nobody was listening to us saying dragon eggs or anything. I don't want no baloney guy to show up and. Can I have
No.
I
Well,
mean,
like-
the inn is pretty full right now. It's raining, so there's a lot of people chilling in here. It's busier than usual.
We'll use code words.
Well,
Yeah,
Willy
so
wants
eggs-
to sleep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Willy
I will
wants
do
to
the
sleep.
same.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to my room too and sleep.
Okay.
What time is it?
Exhaustion. I failed almost every
It's
check.
around like 2 in the afternoon. Equivalent.
Actually, I'll just trance. So
Okay.
Can we short rest away exhaustion?
Yeah.
No,
You can.
Maybe.
no,
I don't
it's
know.
not short rest. I think it's long rest. I think you get exhaustion because you don't sleep. So just like short resting will not take that away.
Either way, I think we were down on hit points and all that kind of shit, right?
Oh,
No.
you're taking a long rest. Yeah. Okay, it's a long rest.
we
Touche.
we took a short rest in the cave and
Is Gwen the type of gal that'll be up around 10 p.m.?
oh yeah.
Alaric kept
I mean,
them all-
when you met her, she was quite the party animal.
All right, that's true. I will also take a long rest at around 10 p.m.
Yeah.
That's all you know about her, is when you met her, she was drunk and fancy and going down for anything once Daddy left the bar. But you didn't know that at the time.
I do know.
Okay. Alright. So everyone's taking a long rest?
Oh yeah. I'm
Okay,
trancing.
regain all your stuff, recover all your whatnots.
Mhm.
You remove the point of exhaustion. You guys feel rejuvenated.
I could rage like a motherfucker.
Wake up, give your eyes a little scrub. Do you guys decide if you want to get up at 10 p.m. in the evening or just keep sleeping? What's everyone doing?
I'm getting up.
Okay. Alaric bounces out of bed, trots down the stairs. Not very stealthily, you guys all kind of hear him. Morning barfs and burps and stuff. Not barfs.
Morning burps at 10 p.m.
I mean, kind of fucked up with your schedule right now.
True.
Is anyone else doing anything, or?
Sleep.
How big is this room? Like our own rooms?
It's like you guys had 2 rooms for the 4 of you. And we never really established how you split up your
Okay.
2-2
Well, I think
or 3-1 or whatever.
yeah. I'm just gonna say Holcrux was with me, and I kind of start poking him to wake up, and I
Fireball.
thought
No.
while I do that, I take the eggs out.
'Kay.
And I go, can't you shoot ice?
Mess up the wood floors and everything.
I was like, "Nah, we got plenty of gold for that.
All right. I start to ray
Just
of
like-
frost
just
around
like-
the eggs.
Just like try to center the eggs so we can like freeze them or something, and then. Or should we
Yeah,
do this
okay.
at somewhere outside?
No, outside is too risky.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not there anyway.
Yeah, I'll ray of frost like around the eggs, I guess. Like
So you're ray frosting like around the eggs, or you're ray frosting
like-
the eggs?
can I do like the bottom of the egg so it looks like a cool little like
I mean, sure, but I'm just gonna tell you that like hitting the floor beneath the eggs won't change too much.
oh. I will
Unless-
try to freeze.
Yeah, and
The
if you're
eggs.
laying like the egg on the ground and you're hitting the ground below the egg, I'm gonna consider it as damage to the egg.
Do we want to break the eggs? This is a bar. I'll just go downstairs and get some ice.
Get a bucket of ice.
Yeah.
I was like, try to see if they can have enough ice to fill the tub. Do we have a tub?
Yeah, the tub.
Yeah.
You guys have a tub. You have like one of those Witcher tubs.
Okay.
You know, you're sitting there, everything's hanging out. You got water up to the button and all limbs are sticking out. That type of tub. Except for Willy, like it's a freaking lake for him.
Joke's on you.
He needs to hold
I
on
can
to
swim.
the sides.
I honestly thought there was gonna be a dick joke there. I was waiting for it. Everything's hanging out except for Willy.
I go. I was like, I go. All right, just. I give him 10 pieces of gold, and I go, just try to get as much ice as you can and bring it up here.
Some expensive fucking
Okay.
ice.
Like, if they got cubes of ice, like huge chunks, blocks, or something, bring them up here.
All right. Scream if the eggs hatch. And I run downstairs and get some ice.
Exactly. Okay, you head downstairs. As you head downstairs, still pretty busy at this hour. Some guys playing like an arm wrestling match or something. Bunch of guys like tapping each other on the back around the table and stuff. Cat is behind the bar, just kind of like cleaning a mug, keeping an eye on them, make sure nothing's getting broken over there. You walk up towards her.
Yeah. Hello, Cat.
How's it going?
I was wondering if you had any ice for sale, like massive amounts of ice.
For sale. I mean, I got a
Or you
lot of
could
it,
put-
but
Well, like I want to fill the tub upstairs.
is it because you're one of those like devil people? And is your skin like burning up?
Oh no, it's just Theren is really kinky.
Is there a condition I should know? What? Oh, you threw an item. Okay. Ah, that explains a lot, yeah?
That has nothing
Okay.
to do with me. I'm
Listen, I'm not gonna question. The buckets over there get as much as you want.
Oh, sweet.
She has like this
Do
wooden, like, basic pail. It's kind of ice. It's more like just cold water with some small pieces of like salt ice. Because they didn't have, you know, refrigerators.
Oh shit. Yeah, I'll just do that. Can I freeze water? Is that like? Is that like a thing I can do?
I mean, you know you have a freeze spell and you have a bucket of water in front of you.
I'll do that. I'll try to freeze the water.
Before you bring it up? Or what are you doing?
Oh, when I get it up, yeah.
Okay,
Alright.
so you're taking like the whole bucket. Like,
Mhm.
Bring it back after. Please and
Oh,
thank
yeah,
you.
yes.
Okay. She keeps wiping away. You disappear upstairs. Theren, you see as Horcrux pops up with basically a cold bucket of water that seems quite salted. It's like some floating
This
like,
farce
chunks.
sucks.
I was like, I could have just turned on the faucet.
This is cold salt water. Good for wounds. And things like that. I could try to freeze it.
Well,
And I attempt
pour it
to
in there, and then I'll turn on the faucet then. And try to. How would I be able to fit like 2 eggs, or I'd have to do it 1 egg at a time?
No, you can fit 2 eggs in the basin. Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that, and then start pouring the water in, and I turn on the faucet a bit.
Okay. Fantasy times. There's no actual faucet. I'm just gonna bring you guys back to the era we're in, so you start pumping. Pumping away. Okay. You dump the water in there, the chunks of like salt pour in there as well. And you fill it up to where the eggs are like probably like 2/3 submerged in this
Okay.
tub.
A lot of water.
Surrounded by water.
Start to freeze.
Okay. Takes you like a few minutes to actually freeze the water. To what extent do you want to freeze the water? Because you can continue freezing the water until it is like solid. You just want to cool it off.
Yeah, you know, like that point where it gets that thin layer of ice up top, and you can actually poke your finger through it, but it hurts a little bit.
Okay.
Like that point.
That temperature.
That specific temperature.
Exactly that temperature.
Okay, so you cool it off until the slightly shifting water starts to still, and you actually see it from underneath. It starts to just kind of like tap up against a thin layer of ice now that's not moving anymore. So there's just a thin crust on the top.
Is that good, Theren?
Yeah.
All right. And I take the bucket back down.
Okay. As you go to head out, Kat is actually right outside your room with another bucket. She sees like 2 large black objects in the tub.
Yes, so apparently Theren was really kinky. And I kind of like try to push her.
I look at her. I go, look. It's a monk thing. Just mind your own business. He's helping me. He's my apprentice, and it's just please, sacred stuff here. Master.
I'll just say
apprentice.
for funsies, is roll a deception check.
Ah.
I'm just nodding the whole time. Yeah.
Where'd I put my die at?
Wait, when I opened the door, she was standing there?
Yeah. And her eyes like immediately shifted to the tub.
16.
Okay. I'm just gonna leave this here. And she kind of like plops the new bucket of water. Really got the impression it was for some wounds or some. Mind your own business. It's all good. She kind of
Thank you.
has one like last glance at the tub and she kind of like, and she kind of heads back out downstairs.
Yeah.
Do you think she's gonna tell?
I don't know. Just follow her.
I wait like a couple of seconds and then I follow her.
Okay. You head back downstairs, and as you get like halfway down the stairs, you see that she's in the process of like slapping someone in the back of the head for like damaging her table.
Oh, okay.
She's like walking by, she gives someone like, pff, could you look out?
I head back upstairs.
Okay.
Theren, I don't think she's gonna tell anybody, but she did kind of see the egg, so just.
Well, yeah, I'll keep an eye out. You go do what you need to do, and just in case, I'll stick him back in the bag.
Cool. When he says you could do what I need to do, I just hop back into the bed and.
Straight back to sleep.
Yeah.
Alright. You take the eggs out and put them in a bag of holding?
No, I'm gonna let them sit there for a while, and once I feel every once in a while, I'm gonna stick my finger in the water, and once I see its temperature, like room temperature, I'm gonna take the eggs out and stick them in the bag again.
Okay. I mean that would take like an hour for it to get back to like temperature, room temperature.
Okay.
I'll say.
Okay.
Okay. And you put it back in.
Yeah.
Alaric, meanwhile, as you guys are doing this, is walking around town doing what?
Well, the first thing before most of that happened, like before I left the bar, I roll up to Kat and I'm like, "Hey, did you see Gwen while I was gone?"
I've seen her a few times, maybe. Why?
Did you tell her what I said?
No.
I told you to tell her I was looking for her.
Well, I don't like to meddle in the governor's things.
It's
I
nothing
had
to
other
do with
things
it.
to do. I run a damn bar.
Okay, where's she hang out?
At home. That big castle on top of the hill.
She's gotta hang out more places than that.
I mean, we don't exactly have the most fascinating nightlife around here.
It was pretty fascinating the other night.
See, that's why I don't get meddled in your affairs. Go
Okay.
ask Daddy where she's at. Aren't you guys on good terms?
Not that good. Alright, well, I'll go look for her, I guess. Thanks.
Best of luck to you. Tell me all about it, hey?
Probably not.
I'll ask your buddies. Bye-bye now!
I guess I go to the castle
Okay.
at 10 p.m.
Okay.
Throwing rocks at a window.
So, what are you doing? As you approach and go up the usual hill, you see the drawbridge actually... Well, I mean, yeah, the big wooden gate actually is down.
Okay.
Two guards posted outside.
I roll right on through, and I'm like, howdy do, motherfuckers.
And have... Yeah, he's the short guy that fought the dragon, saved my bro who's on the roof.
That's me.
You're good. You're not here causing any trouble, right?
Not that I know of.
Okay. I mean, Nighthill's probably sleeping, but Escobar's chilling if you want me to get him for you.
No, I'm just gonna mosey around. I just actually woke up. I took a really weird ass nap, and you know how you wake up at those goofy times? I'm just kind of walking around, checking everything out.
Okay, that's kind of creepy.
So, dude, we just raided. We raided that freaking camp again, and I was exhausted. Now I woke up and I got all the energy. I'm like literally just stretching my legs.
All right, whatever.
And I go look for Gwen.
Okay. So, where would you like to start? Typical castle. You have the top of the castle, you have the barracks, you have the big fancy dining room, you have the lounge room with a big fireplace, you have the governor's war room, which isn't too far from his bedroom, Escobar's bedroom, so...
Okay, so I know where the
Bedrooms.
governor's bedroom is because we like hid out there
Yeah.
as the dragon was kicking our ass.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll start on that floor, but like maybe down the hall a little further, like just kind of peeking indoors, being creepy as shit, I guess.
Okay. So, you're walking around, you head up, you get out of, like, the guard barracks and the more military areas. You get past the big open hallway, which is, quiet, but there are a few stewards there that seem to be just having, like, a late-night drink amongst themselves. As you head up to the floor where there actually is the bedrooms and everything, you actually see one maiden who's just kind of, like, sweeping away. She kind of gives a glance, you just... pardon me, sir, I don't think you're supposed to be here.
Oh, yeah, hi. I was just looking for Gwen.
Lady Gwendolyn?
Yes,
Why?
because she told me to meet her.
Damn bitch, always getting the panties in the wrong spots.
There's nothing wrong about this spot, first of all.
I'm not one to judge. I'm sorry, mister. Don't worry about it. It's all good. I saw the missus walking around with the governor. I don't know where they are now.
How long ago?
Maybe quarter of an hour ago.
What time's the governor usually go to bed?
I don't know. I mean, he's been quite troubled lately, if I do say so myself. I mean, stuff's been going on. He hasn't been sleeping too well, but this is his usual night-to-night time.
Okay, awesome. Where's Gwen's room?
Now that's really creepy, sir. I don't think I can let you go in there and wait for her to get back.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I was just gonna go check if she was in her room. I don't want to wait in her room. I'm not that guy.
Okay then. Just roll a persuasion check.
Okay. 12 plus is my... Okay, so 13.
13. Alright, I guess I'm pretty much done. These floors are pretty clean, right?
It seems so. You've done a great job.
Damn right I do. She kind of like undoes her like cleaning nap thing and she like leaves it near her broom and she kind of like lays it in the corner and she goes, "This way, sir." And she kind of like leads you through. So basically where there was the war room where you've had discussions with him and Escobar where they like paid you the gold and everything. Straight past and through that is the governor's room, and hers is basically slightly on the right, and Escobar's would be off to down the left hallway somewhat.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you so much. for your troubles, if we could just keep this between us, that'd be great. And I give her 20 gold.
Oh.
I mean, I don't think I should leave you here unattended, mister.
I was just gonna knock. I don't plan on staying. If you know for sure she's not here?
No.
You don't know that she's not here. She could be here.
Maybe.
Okay, then I just knock.
Okay. You knock? Seemingly no answer.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much. I still give her the 20 gold, and I just kind of walk around.
My shift's done anyways. Good luck, sir.
Have a good night.
Do you know my name?
No.
Excellent.
Do you know mine?
Just kind of leave. Alaric, the savior of Greenest.
What?
Have a great night, Mr. Alaric. She heads out. So where would you like to go?
Well, stealth is now out of the question. Well, fuck. There was a lounge, yeah?
Yeah, there was like a lounge that had like a nice big fireplace, and some nice material like lounge chairs.
And did I see people in there? Did I already pass it all?
You passed by it. There's a lot of chairs like facing the fire.
Okay, I'll go into the lounge and just kind of peek around, poke around.
Okay. You head in there. You see two guys that appear to be nobles. That are just seem to be having some sort of fancy glass of brandy and like these nice long black and green robes in the corner, just kind of discussing amongst themselves. Are you looking for someone?
Yeah. Have you guys seen the governor?
He was here not too long ago with his daughter. She's still over there. Is she expecting you?
Oh, I was just looking for the governor. That's all. But do you know where he went?
I'd ask his daughter.
Okay.
I think he just left the room. I presume that she might know. They walked in together and then he left. I don't know.
Oh, perfect. I'll go talk to her then. Thank you.
Okay. And then, I don't know, they just keep like muttering amongst their things. So you head by the fireplace. She's currently just sitting there reading a book in one of the big lounge chairs.
Hey, beautiful.
She turns around. She's wearing a nice, basically, you know, I'm not gonna say royal, but like noble, worthy, you know, late night, like evening gown, basically, just reading. Hair's back with like a bow in her hair. Sheila, dark hair. She looks up to you and she goes. She just keeps reading her book.
Okay. Is Dad coming back soon? Is that the deal?
I don't know. What are you doing here?
Do you want to get out of here and get drunk?
No. I mean, not in public.
Well, it was pretty public the last time we got drunk.
That's why I don't want to do it again. Everybody was there.
Okay.
She kind of like peeks out of her hair to see if out of the chair to see if the two guys are still in the corners. Can you get rid of them?
Probably.
Then go.
Okay. I go back to the other two nobles. Governor Nighthill, had he said anything to you two recently about the outpost?
Outpost? No.
He was setting up an outpost and wanted to know what the best plan to be would be to staff it. And he wanted to know your input.
Roll a deception check. Oh god. Is that a 1? Oh god. Listen, Mr. Dwarfellow, we just deal with his finances. We deal with a local bank. We don't really meddle in executive affairs of the sort. And the other guy's like, yes, we deal with this coin.
Oh, it wasn't you two. Okay, my bad. All right. Oh, shit.
Would you like a drink? You look kind of burnt.
Burnt?
Oh, you look like you just took an axe to the face.
Oh, yeah, several. I had a good nap, so, like, it'll heal, but, you know. How... You guys drinking this brandy right here?
It is the finest quality.
Oh, well, that sounds fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
How much for it?
This is the castle's brandy. This isn't really for sale.
All right, if I give you each 20 gold, will you give me the brandy and get the fuck out of here?
20 gold. I'm sorry, was that not a joke?
Yeah, it was. I meant 100.
Oh. Sure.
Cool. Thanks. I give them each 100 gold.
Each?
Wow.
Easiest money I have ever made. Wait till the ladies feel. How about we go pick up some of those ladies? Excellent idea. And they just kind of like stumble out.
I take the brandy and grab 2 clean glasses and head right back over to Gwendolyn.
As they leave the room, she like throws her book on the ground. She's like, "Can we go somewhere else?"
You lead the way?
Outside.
Sure.
She takes you through basically one of the back door exits of the castle. And you pop out on like the side of the castle up on the hill, kind of overlooking the forest. She's like, "What?"
So secretive. Damn, I was just coming to say hi.
I'm sorry. I've had some slip-ups in the past with, adventures. Daddy isn't too happy lately.
Was this a slip up?
Yes, it was.
Oh.
Damn.
Small
Cool.
town, But it was great. Don't get me wrong. Are you gonna pour
Alaric's
some?
pride is hurt, but he's not showing it. So, not much to do in this town, huh?
No.
Why do you stick around? I mean, I get it. You're the governor's daughter. You could probably do whatever the hell you wanted, though.
Well, I mean, in theory, this is gonna be mine one day, so then there'll be some fun stuff in town. Trust me.
It's like what?
I don't know, some sort of like something like entertainment worthy, for God's sake. So horse races, beast fighting, pit fighting, something exciting.
Rave.
Have you ever brought it up to Pops?
No.
He wouldn't even hear it.
I mean, he's very old-fashioned, Took everything for Escobar to convince him to let him go, a few days hunting now every season.
I pour some drinks. I'm like, to asshole dads.
I can cheers to that.
Yep. Done. Well, what if I could let you have a little bit of fun without Daddy ever knowing? And I don't mean the kind of fun we had the other night.
Sure. Listen, I get it. Good-looking rich girl in town. I get it. It's okay. I've been here. No need to, follow up or whatever. It's fine. You can just forget about it. It's good.
I mean, we can throw down whenever you want, but I'm not talking about that right now.
Okay?
I mean, you're in a pretty kind of unique position, right? Like, you run the town without running the town. You probably know a hell of a lot of what goes on. Even stuff that you don't really want to know.
I mean, kind of have no choices. Till
That's
I
kind of cool.
officially get something to do. I have nothing to do but to roam these boring halls and listen.
That's kind of cool, though. Have you ever put anything like that to use? Like, for example, I come from Fandalen. It's a ways away from here. I don't even know if you heard of it. It's not a big town, but it's my home right now. we just kind of got wind of some crazy shit going down in a cave nearby, and we just kind of handled it. We ended up vanquishing this incursion of crazy shit and kobolds and red spiders, black spiders, all the spiders, those bastards. And
using spiders to sell me on a point, I don't think it's the right route.
It's a code name. It's this crazy wizard warlock asshole. He's dead. He's dead now.
Oh.
But like putting some of that information to use has a benefit versus just kind of keeping it in, don't you think?
She looks at you like in a kind of like puzzled way, as if she's trying to like decipher what you're getting at.
Have you heard of the Zentarum?
I mean, words here and there, but I don't know.
Okay.
Much.
I'm a member. I am someone who kind of thrives on information like that and any sort of useful information that I can put to use to kind of further my own interests, which right now are for the betterment of Greenest. I've been able to convince my friends to kind of come along, not really come along, but to help me in some of those adventures. And I was wondering if you would be able to sort of serve as a gateway for any of that information that you might think would prove useful, so that we can continue to better the land all around Greenest.
So you're recruiting me?
Essentially. You seem like someone in a very unique position that gets, I'll be quite honest, a lot of information and who seems pretty damn bored and wants something to do, and I'm offering you a chance to do something.
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh my god, critical fail.
Oh my god. I don't understand why you'd recruit me, and there's so many more interesting, capable people in this town. My father, Escobar, those guys in that room when you came and met me, the damn barmaid of the local tavern is probably more interesting than me.
It's very simple. Those people's interests are just day to day. They're just doing what they do because it's their job. You, right now, let's be honest, you don't, as far as I know, really have a job. You're waiting to just inherit Greenest, and you're bored out of your mind. I mean, you're just laying down with strangers who come in talking about his dick size, for Christ's sake. I mean, it was a great time, don't get me wrong, but you're bored. Am I wrong?
No. She kind of like looks down at her feet.
I don't mean to upset you, but and trust me when I say this, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I've done no wrong in the Zentarum. That was my biggest worry with this faction, because I'd heard rumors about the things that they do. I will be honest. I have been asked to kill for the Zentarum, and I have killed for the Zentarum. But it is because that person was an evil man, and I'm sure there will be men doing evil after him. And it's for the betterment of all of Faerun that I do it. But information like the sort that you get to come by on a daily basis could be put to better use.
Who's to say that information could be just as beneficial to a faction like the Lord's Alliance?
The Lord's Alliance has done no wrong by me. However, from what I've noticed, they're much more interested in positioning themselves to look good versus do good. I do good, even if it means getting my hands dirty. And I think that maybe that can kind of resonate with you.
I'm not gonna lie, you do seem more interesting than members of the lords that I've seen come meet Father. Just more people like Father. I always thought if anything, that's where I'd go. Are there any other interesting people in this Zentarum?
My boss is kind of a dick, but she gets shit done.
Now that sounds interesting.
Is Halia still in town? Do I remember
I
that?
mean, you didn't see her leave.
Okay. Have you bumped into a woman named Halia?
No.
Okay.
There's been a lot of newcomers in town.
Yeah, I mean, with everything going on, I'm not surprised. She's the contact for Fendalen. She's been my primary contact so far. But obviously, Fendalen is a long ways away, if you have any idea where it is. We have ways of getting information from one outpost to another, and I think it would be extremely beneficial for the Zentarum, and even for you and potentially Greenest, considering the information that may come your way, for us to set up an outpost here with you as the contact.
Would Father have to know?
He would not. That's entirely up to you. I would personally prefer that he didn't, because if his inclinations did not line up with the Zentarum, he's a governor. He very well could have me murdered. I don't think he would, but I wouldn't bet my life on it.
I mean, from what I understood, he likes you, but...
But that can change, especially if he finds out what happened the other night.
Mm-hmm. Well, will I receive some form of formal invitation?
Did Halia give me a formal invitation?
No.
Yes. Yes, she
I
did.
did. Oh, she did? She did not?
Didn't
No.
she?
Okay.
The only thing she gave that night was a scroll. A television. You have yours.
I did as I was... Oh, I have mine. That's a good way of doing it.
I mean, you never said you put it in the bag of holding or anything, so I presume you've kept it on your person.
Ooh, yeah. Then cool. I will take it out and give it to her, and I say, if you accept this, I will grant you the rank of Fang.
She holds on to it. She takes a moment to read it. Kind of see a little, like, twinkle and a little smile in the corner of her mouth. I like the idea of power.
The Zentarum very much likes the idea of power.
There's one thing I've
and
never
I-
gotten here. It's the opportunity to prove myself and show that I don't need my damn father.
I can imagine how hard that would be. How long has he ruled Greenest?
Since his father passed it on to him.
So basically your entire life,
Pretty
you have
much.
just been the daughter of the guy who runs the show.
Mm-hmm.
I'm offering you a chance to become more.
I'll get back to you.
Okay, think on it. My travels are probably going to take me away from Greenest by morning. Do you need longer than that to think? And if so, that's okay.
If you don't mind, I'd like the time to do my research and actually find out more about this black network.
Sounds good. If I don't die, I'll come back.
I can send a raven, you know.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. That works.
But if you really
Listen,
want to come back and see me, I won't say no either.
I mean, it wasn't the worst night of my life.
Fair enough. She kind of like rolls up the note, pockets it.
I pour another glass and I say to power.
All right. To power.
Cheers.
All right.
And then I peace out and go to bed.
Okay.
And I rolled another critical fail randomly. Like, what the fuck?
Get them all out. As you leave,
Alright.
she just kind of sits there, like, laying on the grass, like, reading the note. Kind of, like, pondering to herself. Alright.
Did I really succeed at that after rolling 2 critical fails? I'm so excited for life right now.
You don't know. You don't know.
And then I will have a beer at the tavern and go to bed.
Okay. Late night beer. Drinking away. You guys all rest up? Are you guys waking up morning-ish time-ish?
Yeah.
200 gold lighter, but yeah.
Yeah, it was expensive. Alright.
They laughed at my 20, and I was like, God damn it. I meant 20 each.
You'd make a great person at auction. 20, damn it, 200! No increments of 10 or anything. Okay, you guys all wake up to the morning sounds of roosters a-roostering and horses a-neighing. As the sun kind of catches your eyes, you guys slowly wake up.
I kick Willy. I'm like, we off to get a churro? What do you think?
Listen, I'm all rested up. I'm ready to kill some shit. If need be. Let's do it.
We just woke up, bro. Relax.
Look,
Wake up and-
I slept a lot, didn't I?
Yeah, you slept
I
like
feel like I
16
slept a-
hours.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
You slept the fuck done.
You had a coma.
Well deserved, but yeah.
Cool.
You guys all meet up. Lobby? Well, downstairs.
Mm.
Yeah.
Alright. You guys all find yourselves downstairs.
Hey, did we know Alaric was gonna go try to recruit somebody?
No.
Okay.
Only Willy
I mean-
knew.
Yeah, I was saying Willy did.
So we're off to Lake Churro.
A churro.
El
Does anybody know-
Churrell! My god!
That's a weird name. Hold on, let me look at the map.
I love how my nicknames stick.
Especially since I don't think
so
churro
how long
is an
would-
actual
right?
thing. What?
Be to get to El Terrell. How long would the ride be?
The ride to El Churrell. If you guys get ready, stock up your provisions. It's about 200 miles from Greenest
Oh,
and 6 days travel.
Holy shit!
6 days?
Mm-hmm.
I make sure to buy enough rations for the trip.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much?
I mean, don't you still have some rations left?
Yeah, we bought like,
You bought like
Sure.
40.
yeah,
Okay,
we bought
I
4. That's
just wanted to
enough.
make sure we had that addressed.
Not to mention you
Okay.
bought like bed rests and everything
Yeah,
last
we got-
time
we
from
got-
that guy.
We got tents, bed rests, and we got
That
everything.
fucking
We
packet.
could have
right
eggs.
now.
Nice.
Lunch and eggs all day.
Yeah.
Cool. I have an idea. You guys seen Johan?
Johan?
Yeah. Let's get that son of a bitch
Speaking of-
to take us to El Churrell. I don't feel like riding horseback. Like, let's
Yeah.
chill in a
thanks.
carriage.
Alright. Alright.
Kind of
And I
looking
asked,
for Johan.
Yeah, let's look for Johan.
I'll say, roll a perception check.
He's standing right behind you.
I got a
13.
17.
What'd you get?
17.
17. Right. He's not in the bar. That's not true. I was thinking about Theren. Sorry. Theren headed home at the same time that you guys head out the next morning. But down in the lobby, you do see Johan currently discussing with Halia.
No. Like, I can't
Hey,
do
isn't that the
this.
guy we're looking for?
Hey! What's up, boys?
Johan! Hey!
Johan, get ready to mount up. We're heading to the churro.
Good morning to you two.
It's a long night.
Well,
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you. The rest of you, good morning. Manners, boys.
Tomorrow.
You might be ruthless adventurers and killers. Still, manners are important.
Saviors of Greenest.
Yes, I heard that one myself. It gave me quite a chuckles. Quite the list now. Saviors of Fandalen, saviors of Greenest.
Maybe we should just be the saviors.
Hey.
It's not cheesy at all.
Eh,
I'll buy you all a name tag.
You seem in quite the mood today.
It's a beautiful morning. It was raining all day yesterday. I'm on vacation.
Not for long.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
What?
We're heading to the churro, and we're gonna hire you to take us there.
Can someone translate to English for me?
El Terrell.
Ah, El Trevell.
The churro.
Clearly.
Chantal at the church.
What business do you have in El Chorel?
We want to get paid. See these little things? And I hold up the heads.
Oh,
He's gonna get us paid.
I like that. Can I have those?
Nope.
What are you gonna do with them?
Get paid.
From?
Fluffy Boom Boom.
Again, translator.
Let me go look at the name. I can't think.
No.
It's hold on. Let me get
You
my
guys all
page
pull
out.
out your notes in front of her.
You know, it's
Anthar.
hilarious that I can remember these
Anthar.
stupid fucking nicknames, but not the actual names. Like the
Uh,
churro and Fluffy Boom Boom. Let's go.
What is it, Serge?
We are going to meet Anthar.
Antha?
Yes.
Ugh, did Darren speak you into that?
No.
God, I
they
knew I
also-
should have spent more time with you drinking away rather than him. He's corrupted
No,
you with
shit.
his valiant and justice thinking.
No, this is different matter. Not his.
Okay. Kid I know?
We're gonna get paid.
Did you tell her the name of the person? Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah.
So, what? I missed a step. How are you getting suddenly paid by one of the highest ranking members in the headquarters of the Order of the Gauntlet? She kind of gives you like a bit of a scold, Alaric.
It was.
I'm not talking to Johan anymore?
They're both eating
Yeah, that's
together.
what I thought.
I go. Leeson, a monk, told us to go talk to him. That after we got done with the camp, to go meet with him.
Okay. I should very much like to know everything that is discussed at this meeting.
Oh. Actually, make that noise live. Oh.
She again like eyebrows you everything,
Mm-hmm.
and Johan's just like eating his food.
So Johan will drive us.
I go. Well, I mean,
Aaron, shut the fuck up. I think I did a bad thing.
Well, actually, I was gonna drive her home.
No.
She, I don't know.
Wait, weren't you hired to escort us?
yeah.
Yeah, but, I gotta bring her back.
When does
Hold
she
on.
leave?
You two got a thing going on here?
Hodge gives you that eye roll. Doesn't all come down to sex, you know.
It's pretty good payment.
Only with you, apparently. No, I hired him, I paid him, had a word with his boss. We're good.
We hired him and paid him. Boss?
No. No.
Okay.
Willy's
Can we
boss
borrow
paid
your-
him and hired him.
Do you want us to get to this meeting, Halia? As quickly as possible?
Yes, and by speeding horseback, it will be faster than by chariot. Would you like
Walk
to
to
race?
Walked into that one, didn't I?
I mean, I'm no expert in physics, but I believe that if you're not dragging a large sum of weight with 2 horses, but individually carrying 1 horse with less weight, that you'll get to the point A to point B faster.
But not as comfortable. Don't you want us to be well
That's
rested?
why I'm getting the
great
ride
spirits?
back to Van Dalen, and you get the uncomfortable horse-ass ride to El Trail. Again, tell me everything.
Mm-hmm. That other thing's probably done too.
I'm sorry? You're mumbling.
That other thing's probably done too.
Okay. Do you have proof?
No, I'm sure I'll get it.
Okay.
It's looking good.
Okay. Good job.
Thank you.
I'm
It's
guessing
nice-
Willy knows what he's talking about.
Oh yeah, I
yeah.
wasn't like masking it either.
Theren and Horcrux are kind of confused.
I've made it clear that I have like no secrets to you guys for the Zentarum, and Halia, I believe, has already made peace with that. Although, like, not.
I feel like peace is a big word.
Yeah, Halia has accepted that thus far.
Young has Willy, a word?
Alia wants to talk to me.
No, Johan does.
Oh. Sure.
Okay. He kind of heads over the side and he kind of kneels down and talks to you.
Come here, little buddy.
He goes, so, I mean, to pass on word that, I mean, you did what you were supposed to do. I don't know if you've been, like, reporting back to, Lady Grail, Sister Grail, about any of this. But I'm gonna go do that once I get back to Van Dalen. So...
Should I send a raven?
I mean, you can just tell me I'm going there. If you have anything you want me to tell her, she'll know how to get in contact with you.
No, I feel you, but at the same time, is it gonna take you like a while to get there?
It's gonna take us a month. Well, the same time it took us to get here. Maybe less if we don't make a bunch of pit stops. By the way, and he kind of like leans in his pouch. And he hands you a pouch of gold.
Do I see the exchange of monetary funds?
Make a perception
How much
check.
is it? How much is in there?
It's 300 gold for doing the stuff in Greenest that she sent you to do, and for your time and your trouble and information gathered. Because from what I understood, you guys found out a lot of shit about what's going on, and she's pretty happy.
You know, first, thanks. And second, I will definitely send her a raven before I leave today.
Okay. Just send her a note. Me and Halia, we're heading off soon, so...
Just make sure that when you get there, make sure that she confirms she received the information, and if not, just pass it on to her.
I mean, if you want to write the note, I can take it right now. I won't open it.
I mean, I'll write the note and I'll send a raven, and
Cool.
maybe I'll make a copy and give it to you.
Sounds good. Well, if I don't see you before we head off, pats in the shoulder.
Are you gonna be here all day?
We're leaving within the hour, I think.
Okay, well, why don't you give me like 15 minutes to go to my room and...
My caravan's at the stable outside, so we're still eating here for a little while, I think. Then we'll head out.
Okay,
Alright.
thank you.
Thank you. Been awesome, man. It's been pretty cool. I'll let you know if there's anything else.
Alrighty.
Presume
And just...
mission stays
just...
to gather what info you can.
What?
I said presume, you know, just same thing. If you find out anything, let us know. I think there's movement within the organization.
About what?
I think everyone's just kind of struggling to figure out what the hell's going on with these damn cultists. As you guys were dealing here, there's been other assaults kind of all over the Sword Coast.
Do you know where exactly?
I know there's been an assault in the town. Erebor, not too far. Another town south of the Am Mountains. Nothing near Fandalen for the moment.
We'll try and keep it that way then.
Yeah. Let me know, man.
All right, I'll see you in a few.
All right.
And I run back to my room.
Okay.
And start like
Scribbling.
yeah, and I'm gonna make like 2 copies. One that I'm gonna give to him, and one that I'm gonna send by Raven.
Okay.
To Sister Grill, and just explaining like everything that we did at the camp, the cave, like the eggs. We still don't know like what the eggs. Well, I mean, we kind of know what they are, but we don't know like if they're like super important for their plans or whatever. And I'll also let her know that me and the group are going to El Trail right now.
Okay.
And then once it's done, I'll just send a Raven right away and give the copy back to
Okay.
Johan.
So you take it takes like 20 minutes to like jot down both notes with as much detail as you can. What'd you roll, Eric? On your perception?
8.
8. You just saw like Johan kind of leaning over Willy and whispering. You're like behind them from their like exchanging of stuff. All right. Was anyone else looking or no?
No.
And she's like Willy jot up the stairs, and Johan like comes back. Just keeps eating his fresh eggs. Okay. Godspeed.
Before Halia leaves, I see if she's got a minute to be pulled aside.
Okay. Sure. So Johan heads over to Willy. Theren and Horcrux guys are just sitting there at the table. Each group's like talking to each other.
I let her know about the whole rage monster thing that I got going on.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, I'm getting that work done. Apparently a cleric has no fucking clue what's going on, but I'm not the most stable of individuals, but I'm still getting it done. So what now?
Has it occurred again?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Not too long after, I punched him in the face, and I hit him with the chair.
Oh. Well, it's still standing, so you didn't hit hard enough. Seek out I don't know.
They said a high cleric.
Well, then seek out a goddamn high cleric.
I'm gonna. I was just letting you know.
Oh. Well. Good. Fix it.
My boss sucks.
As walking away.
And then I've already looped her in on basically everything, but I do tell her about the dragon eggs.
Okay.
Because the last time that was really the only revelation. I tell her we killed Lame Dragosa and Purple Bitch.
Okay. You tell her about the dragon eggs.
Oh no, she's gotta open up a whole nother book for these guys.
No, I'm super subtle. Okay. Are you certain they're dragon eggs?
Mm-hmm. 100%.
Can I see them?
Be kind of obvious.
Mm-hmm. Can I see them?
Hey, Theren!
Yeah, what's up? As I'm like trying to eat her
I
food.
wouldn't yell it out loud.
I'm not. Come over here.
Okay.
We can go out back or like up in your room or something.
And if Theren comes over, I'm like, hey, where do we got the dragon eggs? And I say it quietly.
They're in the bag still.
Oh, they're in the bag?
Yeah.
Does he have the bag on him?
Yeah. I always have that thing on me.
Alright. Halia wants to take a look at them.
Why?
She's insane. She actually might have decent information.
She's insane.
I kind of look at her and I go,
Do you trust me?
Yeah, but
I trust her.
all right. Let's try to find a place.
Okay. She motions to, like, go upstairs.
Okay.
Willy, as you're, like, writing down stuff, you see these guys kind of walk in the room. Horcrux, are you staying downstairs or are you going with them?
No, I'll go with him. I follow the dragon eggs.
You guys
Hey,
all
what-
head upstairs and
What are you guys doing? Am I still writing stuff down or?
You were finishing your note, yeah. We should
Okay.
go in the other room, I'm so sorry.
What are you up here for?
I heard you have dragon eggs. I know how intelligent this one is, I'd like
Okay.
to make sure of it myself.
This one. who
She's
does
pointing
she-
to Alaric.
Oh.
No.
Alright, so we're in the room right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I go, oh, alright. So I take the bag off and I set it down, and I only take one out.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. You take
My
one out.
boss is a dick.
She immediately, like, her eyes go like super wide. She's like, fascinating. I didn't think these still existed.
What do you mean?
I mean, when's the last time you heard of a dragon egg?
We killed a dragon not too long ago. A couple months back when we still were living in Fandalen.
Did you see any eggs?
No.
No.
Dragons have been rare spottings all over the Sword Coast and Faerun in general for centuries.
Really?
The fact that you've seen two in one lifetime is already a miracle in itself, much less the Dragon Age. From what
Well,
I
the
know,
cult seemed pretty damn sure of what to do with them and how to keep them and raise them and hatch them. So I don't know where they got that information from, but they were pretty ready to let these things loose.
Yeah.
they're raising dragons. That's crazy.
Why are you smiling?
It's beautiful. Just look at it. There's a living, breathing dragon in there.
I doubt it.
Yeah. I mean,
What do you
we've
mean?
kept.
We did pretty
Pointing
much
to
everything
Betsy.
we could to kill whatever was inside of there.
We had a chance to raise a dragon on our side, and you killed it?
Well, we don't know. You want me to crack it open? Find
No!
out?
That's not how eggs work!
I go,
Have you ever
look.
dealt with chickens?
Have you ever dealt with dragons?
No! But it's an egg
Exactly.
nonetheless.
You don't know what the hell it's gonna do.
No, neither
Yeah.
do you.
Exactly.
Do you
So why take
imagine
the
what
chance?
value this could have? Do you imagine the dealings that could be made with one of these? And you can see her mind is just going, like, all over the place of, like, the possibilities.
I put the egg back in the bag.
Wait.
Uh-uh.
Let me take it back.
No.
What do you think I'm gonna do with it?
I don't know, but no.
What are your plans with it? Hand it over
That's
to the
my
Order?
plans.
That's clearly what you're going to do.
No.
You're gonna hold on to them forever? Are you making scrambled eggs in your bag of holding?
No, that is my and ours decision.
If you have a better idea than of trading it for valuable information or learning how to breed one of these things, or inspecting it
Like,
and
well,
analyzing it to learn more
let's
about
say-
our common enemy, then please share.
I go, how do you know if we breed it that it's actually gonna listen to us? How do you know it's not gonna turn on us and run rapid everywhere?
I mean, I
mean,
imagine it's not going to come out of its eggshell 40 feet wide.
Well, it's a wild animal. Dragon.
If it goes wild and turns against us, I mean, we'd put it down. Just the biopsy that can be done on this thing. We have not seen a dragon egg in these lands, from my knowledge anyways, in centuries.
You seem pretty sure that this thing's still gonna hatch.
If there is a slight chance that it does, and we can get some form of advantage from the disadvantage we're at right now, we should try it.
All I know is that when we tried to take these eggs out, those kobolds said that if they had to be kept in a certain area, habitat for them to hatch, and once we were taking them out, they were pretty certain they were gonna die if we didn't put them back. And it's been a day and a half, 2 days now.
Damn it. Have you tried replicating those conditions?
We didn't stay long enough.
You should still leave it with me. People I can access can get way more information than anyone you have immediate access to.
She's got a point. Like, what are we gonna do with it?
Can we have a quick huddle, guys?
Yeah.
We do one of these numbers.
Every once in a while, like I peek up and look at her, and then
She's just sitting in the corner, and she's just like jotting down notes.
I say, hold on a second. We need to do this right. And I go down and get Willy.
He's right there.
Say,
now.
oh, is he? I didn't know.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
I didn't. Wait, you didn't enter my room. You went to the other one, didn't you?
Oh,
That's
hey,
what I
yeah.
thought.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I
after,
next
like-
to you.
After my things were done, I was going down to Yoan and give him the notes and the
Okay,
raven.
so you went down to Yoan, you gave him the note.
Yeah.
We'll deliver it myself. Thanks.
I see Willy, and I am like, hey, we need you up here. We're having a combo you're going to want to be a part of.
All right. Am I done with
Yeah.
Yoan? Yeah?
Johan, if no one stops him, is gonna head back up with you guys as well.
I pushed your hand out.
All right, so we all huddled together, and we decide.
Okay, so
I mean, she clearly doesn't know that we have two, just one. That she knows us.
Alaric, how much do you trust your boss? Like,
Yeah, she's not gonna turn on us and try to turn on her her organization and
Everything she's done has pointed us in the right direction so far. We killed that evil douchebag. She's paid us good money. I don't like her, but I trust her. She's got more contacts and info than we could ever hope to gain just between the four of us. I think. I might be biased. Maybe this is a question you guys need to figure out yourselves. But I just don't, like, what are we going to do? We going to fucking stare at it for weeks?
yeah.
She knows people that know people.
I would actually agree to give her at least one egg.
Okay.
Yeah. If they
decided.
bring it back to life, this would
Like,
potentially change.
We
the
get to
scope.
name it.
I'm not opposed to
Yeah.
hedging our bets here. Like, what if we give her one egg and we give the gauntlet one egg and we just fucking get to know everything we possibly could?
Yeah, sounds like it.
I wanna ask her something though.
Okay.
If we are to agree to give you one egg, I want you to share your research with Sister Grail. For obvious reasons. And Yoan here is gonna make sure that she knows that you are in possession of one of the eggs. And I will make sure to let her know that you are also in possession of one egg.
It implies that Johan survives this trip with me. She kind of looks over him and he gives like a... It's a joke! Sure. That means I get to play around with the dragon egg. I'll
As long as
share
we
with
get the name.
my dear sister, Fat
Matches.
Balin.
Alrighty.
As long as we
Okay.
get to name it.
We were about naming it. I want to get fucking paid.
We name it paid. Alright, so out of my monkish thing, I let her have the egg.
Okay. So you hand her the egg. She goes, whew. She's like struggling to hold it. Your hand, do you mind? And he kind of holds it. Can we have like a sack or something?
I go, well, okay.
Can we
We'll
like
put
put
it-
it on my cart and we'll leave right away? Like
Yeah,
that could work too.
I stick it back in the bag and I'll give it back to him once we get close enough to the cart.
It's settled then. This may be the advantage that we need to finally catch up to whatever's going on. If we can, at minimum, find out its weakness by analyzing it. You said you fought a large blue dragon.
Green.
Sure.
Oh yeah, large blue and greenest, but we killed a green dragon beforehand.
Did you kill the one in Greenest?
Oh no.
Mm-mm.
We
And
fine.
if anything, we need to
I almost died.
fight that, find out how to better fight them at least. With your luck, you'll be the ones doing it, so good move.
You're welcome.
I hope it is. I'll defend the egg with my life. Have no worry about
Okay.
it.
We explain how the conditions of the egg are to be kept warm and
Well, yeah,
damp place.
the kobold did mention a bit about, so we just tell her what the kobold told us. He didn't really give us that much detail, but close enough.
Alright. Well, we'll do whatever we can.
Bye, Parallax Jr.
Parthenax.
My hand on Parthenax.
Parallax.
I said Parallax.
Bye, X-Lax.
Bye, X-Lax. If you
Alright.
the dragon, and yeah.
Alright. So they head back down. You put
Yep.
the egg on the cart.
Yep.
Johan and Halia, get ready to head off. You have nothing else to say to them?
Nope.
They're gone. Alright.
God, I hope that cart blows up on the way there.
You guys are heading out on your way as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently we have to ride horses and
Apparently so.
Okay. So you guys head off. 6-day journey.
6 days. Jeez.
Is
Damn.
Max still on the dog?
Yeah, am I still on the puppy?
Your choice. You're still on the
They sold it
governor's
to you, didn't
puppy.
Right.
I mean, I will take the puppy, but like, is Governor okay with it?
You don't know.
You know, yeah, he doesn't know. He thinks,
He doesn't even know we were back.
yeah.
True.
Yeah, that's a little mean from us.
Mm.
I had sex with his daughter. It's cool. He'll hate me.
Alright.
Yeah, let's leave.
Yeah,
Nice.
If he's choosing who to shoot with one bullet, it's gonna be me. Let's be honest.
Ew.
You defiled my dog. You defiled my daughter. Bang. Okay. You guys head out on this lovely day. Right after breakfast, presumably. You guys set out. 6-day ride there. Any stops along the way other than wanted stops? Other than like destination and typical staying to rest and stuff like that?
Is there anything
Yeah.
along the way?
Just for dusk.
You guys will be traveling. You will be heading. We will be heading northward, basically. I mean, there's Burdusk, which is probably the main town. Other than that, you're just following one part of the Chonthar River's branches, and you're just kind of like galloping along a trail following the river. Depends how fast you want to get there. There'd be another trade city along the river that has kind of like boats that go up and down before El Terrell, which would be Scornabel, but it depends how you guys want to go there. If you guys want to go straight there, I mean, it can be the difference between maybe 5 days and like 8, depending how many stops you want to take.
I say we should haul ass, but that's just me.
Yeah. Get there as quick as can, but rest along the way.
What ship, Runga?
That's the rest.
You completely lagged out for us.
Oh, can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
It'll take us 6 days with rest.
If you guys are like try and move hastily, you can get there within like 5 days, but traveling like fast pace, like full on speedy gallop the whole time. If you want to travel like at an okay travel pace, average, you can get there in maybe like 6.5 days. If you take some stops at different cities, you can get there in maybe 8 days. Depends how fast you want to get there.
Yeah, well, I'll take the 5 days over at 8 any day.
Okay. You guys are dashing. So take away 3 rations times 4 times 5.
So 12 times 5, that's
60.
Yeah.
Fuck. I don't think we have that many.
Well, you said you were gonna get more.
I did say that I get enough rations to cover the trip.
Yeah.
Wait, are rations good? Like, are rations considered good for like 1 day?
Usually it's a day's worth of ration.
You're right. Sorry. 4 times 5. That's
So
20.
20. Okay.
Yeah,
20.
my bad.
I say
think
we were
it's-
hungry sons of bitches.
You're good. Okay.
Let's see.
You guys arrive after as fast as you could get there, maybe 5.5 days travel. You had maybe like 2 days where it was raining. You guys are kind of miserable, trying to take cover where you can. Mostly just camping on the side of the tradeway. Maybe 1 day there you met along some other merchants. One of the rainy days you were kind of like leaning under like a lean-to with them, just kind of like resting for a little while. Quick chit chat, just some merchants on the road. Then you guys kept traveling. Nothing particular. This isn't a very like super busy trail, but I mean you crossed a caravan once in a while, here and there. Driving right by the major cities. Make your way along the honestly around here, the merchant business and like the boats going along the Chonthar River seem busier than almost the actual route, the actual trail. Most seems to be like an important commercial river where there's like a lot of trading and a lot of transportation going on. You guys notice that as you're like riding next to it. You get to El Terrell. You get to El Terrell probably around the morning, beginning of the morning on the 6th day, we'll say. Rather large city, El Terrell, overlooking the river, like really right on the river. It's filled with merchants. It's filled with sailors. It's filled with traders. A lot of traders that kind of operate along this river. Farmers markets. Its most distinguishing feature, as you guys approach it, actually, on the last night's travel on your way there, is a light that seems to just float above the city. It's probably the most distinct feature about the city. There's just this magical light that's constantly hovering above the city that keeps it bright almost. I'm not going to say 24 hours a day, but normal daylight time, half the day, and probably like a dim light, the equivalent of a dim light at nighttime, just because of this magical light that almost forms like a magical dome of light over the city in nighttime. Quite beautiful, actually. illuminating it constantly, keeping the merchant city as alive as possible. This light, for your information, is painful to any form of undead that would seemingly approach the city, as it seems to have been an issue in the past with this city. Just from like common knowledge or talking to some traders on your way into town. The light is visible from every corner of every corner of the roaming area, and from afar it almost appears as a distant sun. You guys roll up into El Chorel. Like 3/4 of the city seems to be farmers markets. You've never seen a city that seems like so busy and just trading and local farmers selling their goods and boats arriving, offloading merchants, onloading merchandise, trading it off to other merchants within the city. Very typical trade goods though, but quite a fascinating way of operating. What would you guys like to do?
Let's maybe first start by settling in.
Okay.
Find a way to, find somewhere where we can like unpack and
Okay.
put our stuff.
You guys, you look around. Just make a quick perception check.
Ooh. Damn it. 3.
I am like fixated on this light.
I got 12.
I got a 1.
10.
Wow. 10. Okay.
I rolled a 1 too.
A 1, 2. Wow. It takes you guys a little while. You guys are just wandering through the streets and you're just amazed at all the activity. I mean, you've come from cities like Neverwinter and stuff like that that are very busy metropolitans, but rather tranquil in the evening, you know? But this is one busy town, but of a fun busy, you know? Like everyone's kind of keeping to their own and making work for themselves. Everyone seems, you know, in a good mood. Doesn't seem to be any dark activities. You guys do find next to a chapel, actually, you guys see what seems to be an inn, an evening inn, called the Ladies' Cuddle.
Yeah.
Oh.
It seems decent. I mean, basically your average, not too fancy inn. Are you guys heading inside?
Yeah.
Wait, the ladies' cuddle?
Yeah.
I thought it was like a pleasure house. I was like, I'm not going there.
It looks like an inn.
I walk in.
Let's go.
Okay. You walk in. To your great surprise, the person seems to be
Ladies.
at the entrance. Is a really dashing-looking man, running the Ladies' Cuddle. He goes, "Welcome, gentlemen. Welcome, welcome. The Ladies' Cuddle. You looking to rest
Hi.
for the day?"
Yeah.
Maybe more in the day.
You seem confused.
We will
So here
probably
we
be here
sell
for more.
bedrooms where you can stay for the evening if you're interested. Don't be shy. How many rooms? Come on now.
4.
4.
Or
4.
It's okay, I didn't think you were that type. It's all good. Alright. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, no, this
4
place is gonna be
rooms at the
expensive.
Ladies' Cuddle. 8 silver piece each for the evening.
Oh shit, that's chump change, bro.
I
how
can
long
make
we
it more
staying?
expensive should you wish.
Ew.
10, 12 silver each.
It's fine.
What's the best room you got?
Yeah. What's like? Do you have like a?
Overlooking
I
the
think
city
like
right
I'm
now.
thinking, but like an executive suite.
Oh. Oh, in for a party, are we? It's not really that kind of town, but no worries. If you want, I'll give you the nicest room we have. I can have each a hot bath drawn for each of you.
Ugh.
I mean, most places have cold water. Not everyone has steaming hot bath. And if you want, I can set you up with the finest ale in town. I'll point
Okay.
you in the right direction. We don't serve alcoholic beverages here. Ale. Interested much? Nice
Been like a
room we have.
week.
Elbow dude.
Yeah.
Tell you what. For 65 silver each for the evening, I'll get you our finest rooms.
Done.
Crap.
I give him a gold.
Yeah, same.
Oh,
Wait.
behave, sir. Thank you.
Isn't a gold only like 10 silver?
Oh, I thought you were giving that to him as like a tip.
Oh.
No, you're right.
Oh yeah.
A gold.
So
is
it'd be
10
like
silver.
7. You'd be like 7 gold if you wanted to tip him.
So alright, so I give him.
1 platinum.
You
I
give him
give him-
1 platinum?
What is 1 platinum?
10 gold.
10
so
gold.
100 silver.
Yeah.
Can we give him 1 platinum? Yeah.
We need
I'll
more
give
than
him 1
that.
platinum.
Yeah, I give him the silver for the room, and then I tip him a gold.
Okay, so you each give him like 75 silver.
Yeah.
I give
No,
him
I
10 gold.
I
He has
give
a-
the man 65 silver.
Okay. Alrighty then.
Well, I am out of silver.
You're out of silver. How is that
I have-
possible?
I have
Alright.
3 silver left. I don't know.
You should have more than that.
I just paid 200 gold for brandy.
mean, we
I'm
just
paying
got-
65 silver.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
I have a lot of silver.
Get rid of it all, man.
A lot of copper. Too. Shit ton of copper.
Do we have like a squad silver, or is it like just? I mean, that's just from the silver that I personally collect.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm carrying my own gold.
Damn.
Me too, because I got 4,500 of it, bitches.
What?
I sold my boots,
Sure.
bro.
Oh, that's
This way, gentlemen. This kind of like leads you up to your rooms. Maid passes at 10 a.m. every morning, so you just missed her, but that's okay. It'll all be settled in. Hands you each a key for your room. At what time should I ask for the hot baths to be drawn?
now.
I don't know yet, to be honest.
Well, let me know.
Business to conduct.
Just let me know. I'll be down at the main desk. Don't be shy. Ring me should you need anything. Thanks so much, and I hope you enjoy your stay at the Ladies' Cuddle. Kind of
Who do we
backs out
ask
in this
for?
awkward bow. Like the slow motion backing up. And lips.
Alright then.
Reminds me of this fellow I once knew. His name was Gilmore. I don't.
Gilmore.
Ah,
Gilmore's
Gilmore.
fire.
Alright.
Alright.
I go
Bye.
settle my stuff in.
Yeah, same here.
Kick off your boots, sit on the bed for a little while. Feels good considering you've been riding horseback for a little while.
Oh, ooh,
Willy, your dog is tied outside.
How big is he?
He's the size of a mastiff,
Is the size of what?
like David's dog.
Oh, Jesus, that's a big dog. Holy shit, he's huge for me. What?
It's like a horse to, you know, a human. I mean, you can't really ride a poodle.
then he's outside.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, we're all settled in.
Take off your shoes. Take
I take the
Now
egg
get
out.
Settled in, chill, make it homey. Watch Netflix? No.
Yeah.
Is there a window?
Catch up on Game of Thrones.
Are there windows in
what?
our rooms?
Yeah, you have a window so that you can kind of like and click open.
I look outside.
You're like on the second story. It's not very high. You're overlooking again like a farmer's market, and off to your right you see a small church to Chanti.
A what? Sorry.
Church to Chanti. Chanti is typically the figure like the go-to religion and worshipped goddess for humans and common folk.
So
Probably the most
main
prominent in the
population.
Sword Coast.
Oh, okay. To Chanti.
Chanti.
So the population here is mostly human.
There are a lot of humans. You've seen some dwarves. You've seen some gnomes. Few elves. Not too many.
All right. Meet up with the rest of the guys. And, like, I completely forgot what we were doing here.
We're gonna look for Onthar.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Where would you guys
rested
like to look for
about-
Onthar?
Yeah, after like resting for like 2 hours and chillaxing.
Alright.
I'm gonna ask the inn guy.
Okay. What are you asking him?
Hey, do you happen to know someone called Antar?
Sir Onthar, yes, absolutely. He's a very well-known man who's done great things for this town.
Would you care to tell us where we can find him?
Same place every day, my boy. You can find him at the pair of black antlers.
And
A very popular local tavern.
where would that be from here?
He kind of points out in the direction in which it would be in town.
Okay, thank you very much.
My pleasure. Tell him to visit the ladies' cuddle. Why don't you? I haven't seen him in some time.
I will
I
do
kind
that.
of look at him and go,
Yeah, I'm a little, yeah, I'm a little,
concerned.
Alright. Okay. You guys head out to a pair of black antlers?
yeah.
Okay. You guys show up, and it is literally, it's quite a majestic-looking inn. I mean, from the inns that you've seen on your travels so far, I mean, it's pretty big. It's pretty big. Very well-carved wood on the outside, pure black roof, and a big old pair of, like, unnatural-looking deer-sized antlers just kind of hanging over the door. The main door coming in. Huge
Nice.
antlers.
Are we walking?
Make a quick perception check, everyone, as you walk in.
Oh, okay.
9.
Uh-oh.
Zoom.
1 second.
23.
Jeez.
Okie dokie. So, we had some 20s on the perception check.
Yep. 22.
23.
Alright. My 22s and my 23s, as you guys enter, you see by the door as you push it in, just a little farther on the right before you go in, you see a symbol of a bright baby blue gauntlet. Just kind of like painted on the side of the wall. As you go in. You guys walk in, and this bar is filled with paladins and warriors. Packed. Several tables. You see 4 chandeliers made with a bunch of antlers, actually, all kind of like meshing together with a candle resting in the middle. 4, 2 in the front, 2 in the back. A bar far off on the other side, and a second bar in the left corner. So they need 2 bars to kind of keep this place going, as there is a bunch of big, bulky, drinking dudes in this bar. You walk in, and it is a ruckus in here. There are several bunches of people just arm wrestling. Some people playing darts. There's a bunch of men just kind of like chatting with like one leg up on like the stool near the table, just kind of like chatting at each other. You see a bunch of men like passed out on tables here and there. Some are like playing the game of dice against each other. A lot of them are just fully dressed in like chainmail or like full plate mail, or there's like a bucket of like swords at the entrance, just like laying there, where people seem to deposit their arms on their way in. Very busy. Barmen and barmaids just kind of running all over the place, always carrying like 4 or 5 mugs of ale at a time. Super noisy. Super busy. You don't see one calm table where people are just like, taking it easy. Everyone seems to be having a jolly old good time. Merry drinkers. What would you guys like to do?
I kind of want to walk to an arm wrestling table.
Oh my god. Oh. Oh, I'm so gonna fucking play this up. Oh, this is gonna be great.
Okay.
Alaric is just like fucking seeing money signs.
Okay, you walk up to a table, like, there are no halflings in this bar. Like, you walk up to a table, and there's like 5 or 6 dudes all just kind of sitting there with their empty, like, sword hilts, just kind of, like, hanging over the side, all protruding from the back of the stools. One big, hairy, shirtless guy, like, bald in the head with, like, this big, like, mutton chop on each side, just sitting there with a big gap in between both his teeth, just kind of, like, wrestling another guy, who's fully dressed. And he's, like, the guy's got his helmet on, but just kind of, like, leaning off the back of his head, one of those big metal knight helmets. And he's just, like, wrestling the other guy. As you see the big hairy guy just kind of like, and everyone just starts, like, cheering, like, splashes of, like, ale are going all over the place. You arrive standing up. You're maybe at this guy's, like, rib cage level as he's sitting down.
Hey, hi, guys.
No one noticed you. It's just so loud in the ruckus, like, they couldn't even hear you.
I bang on the table. Hey, guys!
So you, like, jump up and you bang on the table. And they're all just like... Who's the little fellow?
Hi! Are you guys playing for money?
Did you lose your dad, little boy?
No, I'm a grown man.
Sure. You should go see the barman if you're lost.
Are you arm wrestling for money?
Yeah.
How much is in it?
You serious, little kid? You're serious, dude. I could like throw you. I could throw you like a dart against the dartboard.
Hey, I'm just curious. How much is it for a game?
And he kind of like puts his hand near his face.
I approach my head to his hand.
I think my hand is bigger than your head.
Then that should be an easy match, right?
Listen, who am I one to judge if you're throwing your money away? Hey, Robert, fuck off. Pipsqueak wants to, like, wrestle my pinky finger.
Fucking snap that bitch off.
Okay, so how much is in?
How much you got?
Just tell me how much is in.
Starting price is 20 gold. Place your bets, gentlemen.
Let's make it 50.
You're on. Everyone starts. There's one guy at the table who's just like, a gnome actually stands up on the table, and he's just like standing up and taking everyone's bets.
I walk up to the gnome. I'm like, "Do you do like odds in this thing?" He's like, a
Yes.
quarter. This little shit is like a quarter of his size. What are the odds that he actually wins?
I don't know.
Is it like straight bets then? Like if I bet the little dude, like shouldn't I? If he wins, should I get more money?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the odds on the little dude?
Tell you what, if that little dude wins, I'll give you double.
1,000 gold.
Nice.
Like without hesitation.
He's like, hey, we got ourselves a bunch of rich fuckers in the house ready to get rid of their life savings or something. A bit more people kind of gather around the table now.
I look at Willy. I go, 500 of that's yours. Go get it.
Okay.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we got ourselves a wrestling match.
How does that work? Is it like one roll or?
No, so there's a very specific way that this is gonna work.
Cool.
First person to reach a score of 9, essentially.
What does that mean?
You roll a d6 and you add your strength modifier.
Oh, one roll. Done. Let's go, bitch.
And it'll go back and forth. You understand? So if your roll is higher than his, then the difference is what you're going to move towards the win.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Okay. Listen, you know the
Homebrew
rules, so.
system, boys. I tried this against myself and it sort of worked.
I could win this fight. Nope.
Nope. So get a d6. Get a d6.
Look how
Good one.
pretty it is.
Oh, that's nice.
It is.
Are those Chessex? Did they come in one of these things?
Oh, there you go. Gonna put you up against this guy.
Oh
Alrighty.
no. That's true.
It's fair, it's fair. Alright. Okay. Willy, you bet 50 gold?
Yeah.
Alright. He bets 50. Winner takes all.
Okay.
Okay.
That sounds fun. Willy looks like all happy and innocent.
And he kind of leans over. Listen, I really gotta beat you, but I don't want to hurt you. But no cost if I break your arm off, kid.
Okay, sure, I'll be fine.
It's your funeral, boy. All right. So he puts his arm out.
I bring my sleeve up a little bit, and then
Like that arm.
I gently put my arm on the table.
Okay, you put your arm on the table, and he kind of like needs to angle his arm down, just because, I mean, your full hand extended fingers is like the size of his palm. So it's as if you were doing a wrestling match against Jace, pretty much. Just like in size. Okay. So.
I
go
thought
ahead.
you were using that pinky of yours.
We're gonna do this like men. I heard there's some serious gold in this one. Roll a d6.
I whistle.
2 plus 4.
2 plus 4. Okay. 2 plus 4. Everyone's kind of like. whacking on the table, like banging their ale against the table as you guys start. Like, let's go. You're pushing. It's like at a stalemate, and then you start gaining on him, and you're like leaning in this much, still holding in.
I look at him. I all the time. I look at him in the eyes with a big smile.
Okay. He's just kind of holding his hand. Look at this kid. See the veins on his neck. Roll another one.
5 + 4.
Damn.
Ooh.
Okay. 5 + 4, 9. Okay. As you're pushing on, it's like really stale. It's like at a stalemate for like a good 30 seconds. You guys are watching like the intensity in both their faces now. Willy with like his smile, but he's also forcing with his teeth against this huge fucking guy. Big hairy man right here. Just staring at that gap in his teeth like he's, and you gain just a little bit more.
Shit.
Okay. Get another roll.
Ooh, 6 + 4.
Oh,
I
get
am-
shit on.
He also rolled a 6. Okay.
But his modifier's not that good.
So
I'm
you're
guessing mine
holding-
is like slightly better.
And you're still pushing. And you still gain, and you're like more than halfway there at this point. As you're just pushing. And this guy is like holding on at an awkward angle right now and not understanding how just the sheer size of his palm versus yours isn't winning on its own. As he
He's the
starts
strongest toddler I know.
he's, hey, magic isn't allowed! You can't. What? What?
And then I look at him like,
Alright, roll another one.
holy, 5 + 4.
Fuck your rolls! Oh my god.
D6, man.
Yeah.
Freaking awesome.
Okay, 5 + 4. He pushes back a little, and then you push back, and you take it like all the way, and then you stop, and he's like a hair from touching the table right now, and everyone is like freaking out. They think that he's just putting on a show. He's like, "Hey Theo, for real, I got money on this. Let's go. Let's come on, get fucking back into it, mate." And he's like giving him shit, and he's like, "I'm
Alaric
trying,
puts his
eh?"
hand out in front of the bookie.
This is just a sliver away right now from tapping it against the table.
Do we roll again?
Yeah.
3 + 4.
3 + 4. Okay.
Finish.
The intensity right now. Both are like, you see like the wrinkles in their forehead are like imprinted into their skin right now. The big guy looks like a vein like in his neck is about to pop as they just hold that position for like another like 30 seconds. And there's no movement, but struggle on both sides. Make
I
it
think
another
he's
one.
gonna pop a nut.
Another one?
Yeah.
Another 3 + 4.
Another 3 + 4. All right. And he pushes back ever so slightly as the crowd on his side is like, "Hey, you go, Theo. That's what I'm talking about. Come on. Teach this kid who's boss." As he pushes it back up just slightly. Keep going.
God damn it. I look at him and I say, not gonna happen. 6 + 4.
Oh!
The 6 + 4. As you say, it's
Yeah.
not gonna happen. He has a moment of, "Oh shit." Boom! You whack it on the table.
And I plunge at the table and I'm like, oh!
And I was like, "The fuck, Theo? You should let the little boy, is he your nephew or something? What's with that? Fuck off! I'm done here." And guys are walking by and just kind of like nudging him on the back. Just like, "You freaking loser." Here's your 50 gold, eh? I'm done.
Hey, that was fun. Let's do it again sometime.
Alaric, the bookie looks at you. "How do I know that was fair?"
You place the odds. Don't look at me.
Has he got some
All
sort
I
of
have is
magic
the gold.
horseshoe up his ass or something?
Did I have a shoe up his ass?
He's got some lucky magic horseshoe up his ass. No way that kid beat Theo.
Look at him. That's a really tiny ass. There's no way a horseshoe fits up there.
How'd he beat that guy? You
I
tell
told
me.
He's the
You tell
strongest
me.
toddler I know. A bet's a bet, bro.
I'll give you 1,500. This shit smells stinky.
That's a bet. You wouldn't want the delightful reputation of your little ring that you have going on to, lose any of its shine, would you?
Roll a persuasion check.
How am I persuading him to pay me what he told me he would pay me? 15 plus persuasion is charisma 16.
16. 1750, all right? And no one needs to hear about this.
Pay me my gold so that nobody hears about this.
You're gonna get your gold and like 75% more. Like, that's a lot, all right? There's no
You
way you should have
said-
won that fight.
You said double.
You guys,
Double
like,
up
at the other
1,000.
table, you see Alaric just kind of yelling at a gnome who's standing on the table right now. Yo, whatever. Like, throws a big bag of gold at you. I'm putting on
Thank you,
limits
sir.
to this shit. He just hops off
Probably
the
a good
table.
idea.
He hops off table. Heads out.
I quickly count out 500 gold pieces and I drop a sack right in front of Willy.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, thank
give
you,
him
my
five.
friend. Boom.
All right.
I think we need to take that show on the road.
Racking up some money.
All right. You guys see, there's like some darts being played. There's a bunch of guys that play a game that you recognize, Alaric, being a dwarf. You see a bunch of dudes playing dwarven roulette, which is essentially a spinning table of 6 jars of ale, one of which not containing ale.
Oh.
Oh, that's a great game. I'll be right back, boys. I fucking give it a spin.
You sit down the table, wait for the round to finish. You just see one guy take a swig and, and he like spits it all on the ground.
Good piss.
A barman, skinny barman, just kind of comes over and replaces the 6 more. You go, all right, Antes, 20 gold. Who's it playing?
I'm doing it just for shits and giggles. Let's go.
All right. You sit in front of a guy, not as like big and muscular as the arm wrestling guy. He's a fit guy. Athletic build, not like an ounce of fat on his body from what you can see, but much more slim, and he's just like chugging it out. He's got like this long black hair kind of overlapping his chainmail, helmet's off and everything. Okay. You in for this dwarf boy?
I paid my money. I'm sitting down. Give me a beer.
All right.
I don't-
Guess first roll.
In my brain, I'm trying to remember why the hell I just paid money. I thought this was just someone drinks piss and we all laugh at that person.
Oh. No, you sit at a table against someone. It's like Russian roulette, except instead of shooting yourself, someone drinks a jug of piss.
So whoever drinks the piss loses the money.
Yes.
So they not only lose the money, but they drink the piss. Okay, great. Awesome. Like insult to injury. Great. All right, what do I roll a d6 then?
You let me pick a number first. Okay.
All right. Oh, shit, fell off. 3.
Okay. Take a swig. Not a moment's hesitation. Ah, it's good ale. Good
All
shit,
right.
good shit. Alright.
What would Alaric's fortitude be where if he knew he was drinking piss to just chug that bitch down like it didn't even affect him, to play it off like it was beer? Is that something I could try to do if it
When
were
you
to
do
come
drink it, you'll roll for it.
up? All right.
Okay.
How does that work though? Now there's only 5 glasses.
I mean, you keep rolling until you find a number
So,
that
like-
hasn't been taken.
Ah, okay.
Are you still gonna take a number from 1 to 6? That's my question. Since there's less glasses every round.
I think she's already picked the
I
piss
picked
number.
the number,
So if I
and
ever
there's one
roll,
empty one,
like,
yeah. If he gets an empty
yeah.
one, he spins it again.
Oh, okay, okay. See,
Pretty
that's what I wanted to know. Okay.
So he's gonna spin. He gets the empty one. He goes, it always happens to me in the first round. All right. Spins it again. Takes a jug. Douche. Downs it. Sweet wine of the gods. It's yours.
all right. Spin that shit. 1.
1. Okay. You take a swig. At a moment's hesitation, but no, it's ale.
All right.
It's getting pretty close, isn't it? Never seen you around these parts. As he like spins it.
Not from these parts, but this is my game.
All right. He gets a swig. Deesh. Just fucking with you. Your turn.
Oh shit.
You new in town?
Yeah, not from around here.
You got business here?
Yeah, I can say that. I rolled a 1, so I'll re-roll. 6.
6. It's an empty one.
All right, re-roll. 5.
There's what, 2 glasses left?
Yeah,
Two
2
glasses
glasses
left.
left, and I just got the piss glass.
All right.
Yep.
Take a swig. Sweet and not bitter in the least. Ken leans over and goes, fuck. He just reaches over and grabs it. His buddies are like, first one of the day! As if this guy's used to drinking it or something. He's... Oh. And you get like a quick whiff of his breath. Oh.
You don't look so good.
I'll have him roll a... Oh, he crit failed.
Oh,
It's not even halfway down.
I take cover.
You like make a dexterity saving throw.
I have danger sense, so I get advantage.
Sure.
Nat 20.
Not 20. You know this game. You know when to bolt, and you just like dodge under the table and hit some guy who's like the projectile vomit right now, at the Atla Exorcist. You know, just projectile vomits hit the guy behind you sitting. Like, oh, god damn it! Already,
Up on the
it's
table.
like 11 a.m. Get your 20 gold.
I
Or
reach
40.
up. I'm like looking for the gold, trying not to get puke.
He like pushed it away. I'll skip next round, boys. He heads outside.
I walk back to the group and well, I'm 2 for 2. What do you guys want to do next?
Having fun, I see.
I feel like there's a lot of games you guys can try out, so I done my part. Big money, no whammies.
Right.
Really giving-
I mean, there's general like drinking games going on and stuff too. You know, shots until someone passes out. It's pretty much the games you see. After spending some time fucking around, checking out the. It's actually nice for you guys to see like a busy tavern, bunch of people just having fun. You guys kind of enjoy yourselves a little. Kind of for a moment you forget like the seriousness of the situation and you just like have fun and chat with some big old fighter dudes and stuff like that. Eventually, Theren, you feel a pat on the back.
Okay.
You turn around.
Sure.
You see Leeson.
Oh no.
Leeson, what's
Theren! Hi!
going on?
Not too much. I was looking forward to seeing you guys. I'm
Yeah.
so glad you're alive.
Yeah.
It's perfect. I mean, I'm just so happy you guys actually listened to me.
Well, we did that thing for you.
Did you?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So we're actually looking for
Anthar.
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 Yeah.
Wow, and you're all here and you all survived? It mustn't have been that bad.
It was pretty bad, but we'll get to that later. We need to talk to Anthar.
Okay, he's I'll go get him. I'll go get him, sure.
Is there like a private area we can all talk? Away from all the ruckus?
Yeah, I'll be right back. And he kind of heads back behind the bar. He's gone for maybe a few minutes. Comes back. Okay. Come on.
Okay. I get everybody, and I kind of have to drag Alaric. It's like, come on.
But I want to play one more.
Come on. Just take the mug with you. Come on.
All right. You guys head into a back room. It's a nice, comfortable room. There's a nice little fireplace. There's like some racks on which you can like lay your armor and everything. And you actually see banners all around this room. Those baby blue banners with those symbols of the gauntlets on them. You walk in. You see what appear to be two other monks, other disciples of Leeson, or people with Leeson, essentially. And you walk in and you see a very well-dressed paladin. Heavy, plate-armored man, very broad shoulders, a long, dark, what appears to be a long, dark wolf cape hanging off his back. Fully dressed as a knight of the order, very recognizable. You'd seen the symbol on Theren previously, kind of in Theren's home here and there. But it's the first time that you see like a fully dressed knight of this order of the gauntlet. A very large order symbol right in the middle of his breastplate. A right hand, also ornate in plate armored gauntlet, decorated in those bright blue colors as well. He's got a nice leather belt around. He's got a mark hanging on his side, kind of like a Destiny Titan mark type thing. Bald human, scar on his forehead going down all the way down and stops at the top of his left eye. Long, brown, very bushy, well-kept beard. He immediately looks up, looks at you guys as you enter. Pleasure to see you. I've heard good things.
Good.
Have you?
The name is Anthar Froom, as he hands out his gauntlet hand. Paladin of Torm, member of the Order of the Gauntlet. Welcome to El Chirel, my friends. I hear you've traveled far.
Yeah.
We have.
What can I do for you?
So I basically tell him about the camp, about what we saw, and what happened,
Whoa!
and what. Listen, I go.
You guys just got here, didn't you?
Yeah, it's like Leeson asked us to see you
I see you.
and talk to you.
We're talking. I don't know you. Why don't you take a few days to get settled in? Then we'll talk.
I'd rather do this now, and I
Yeah.
throw the two heads at his feet.
Ew. And this is?
Lendragosa Cianrath and Purple Bitch.
He picks them up.
Two eye members of the dragon cultists, as far as we know.
Leeson will tell you that these are exactly the peoples whose heads you want at your feet.
Elysian's just kind of being quiet in the corner. And he kind of puts the two heads on like a shelf. Very well. Still don't know you. Why don't you give me some time to get to know you a little better? I need to know I can trust you. Just because you killed some guys doesn't make you trustworthy.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
but we are kind of pressed on time too.
If it's important,
It is. Very.
all the better reason for me to trust you before inviting you into my headquarters.
Okay.
What can we do to earn that trust?
How about we have a drink?
I'm in.
All right.
Sounds good to me.
All right.
Yeah.
He heads back outside. Starts drinking. Goes, so where are you guys from? People kind of clear away on the table as he sits down. Leeson's told me nothing. Leeson, fuck off.
That's gotta be the
Damn.
first time I've ever heard that ever, because he hasn't shut up since we met him.
You gotta know how to control a little boy, huh? And he kind of taps. He goes, he's right. I do talk a little too much. I'm gonna go over there. And he just kind of bounces. As he leaves, he goes to whisper in anyone's ear who's closest. Horcrux, he goes to whisper in your ear and he goes, take the time you need to impress him. He's one of those people you really need to earn the trust of. If not, you ain't going fucking nowhere. Bye-bye!
Okay.
First impressions of Onthar's, it seems very...
Up his own ass.
Yeah. No, well, not so much. He seems laid back in his own way. But, I mean, he seems like, you know, I'm not gonna take bullshit from anybody who walks in telling me it's important, you know?
Oh, like high and mighty.
He wants to
Like
make sure who
paladin.
he's dealing with.
Mhm.
So tell me where you're from.
We are from a small town called Vendilion.
I've heard of Vendalen.
North.
I have someone posted there. So I've heard you.
Would that person happen to be Theren? Is it Theren? Or Theren is Lord's Alliance?
Theren and me go way back.
Yeah, we've met the Theren and talked to him for a bit.
Well, good.
I'm
Good
sure he
man.
would vouch for us.
I'm sure he would. Aren't you capable of vouching for yourselves?
Just trying to help.
You guys are supposed to be some big, fancy adventurers, right?
Right.
How do you guys hold up in a fight?
I'd say we're rolled up pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
How about you ask the two heads that I threw at your feet?
How about we head out back? Bring your swords.
I get up and I go. All right.
Is that
We doing
really a good
swords
idea?
or? I'm up for it.
Wait. We're not fighting this. Good.
I fucking like twirl the handle of my great axe in my hand. Like,
Are we doing like
Percent.
a sword or fist?
We're about to get
fighting?
fucking destroyed.
oh, for sure.
Oh my
But
god.
Yeah.
for sure, but I'm still all in right now.
So
I get so excited. I stand up and say, "We haven't fought anything in 6 days, guys.
Yep.
Expect this. Good one."
That's
Yeah.
exactly. I feel so rusty sometimes. It just feels good to. You know, I don't get much action sitting at the big table anymore.
So what if
Plus,
I don't use swords? What if I use something else?
Dick punch.
I mean, whatever.
Okay.
That is a good point. I don't use a weapon either.
I
I
mean-
hurt you.
I was gonna offer that we spar.
Oh,
For
Well, I
those who
can't
can
really
spar.
do that, sadly. My weapons are meant to be lethal, and only lethal. So I'm gonna let my friends here do the playing.
Okay. You two against me?
Hardly seems fair.
Theren and Alaric, I'm guessing.
Hey, I'll take all 4 of you if you want.
I look at Alaric.
Nothing like some good old fun.
I think we can take him.
Yeah, you can. Come on.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
We cannot.
Put hand on their back.
We're
and
gonna
just,
get fucking shit on.
As you guys are
We're
walking outside.
both. I mean, besides
Going
Willy,
to teabag us.
are the most DPS. Besides Willy.
I will
I'm
watch.
just thank you so much. I'm gonna rage like the second before we get started.
I kinda, yeah, to encourage him, I kinda whisper what I did a long time ago.
You don't want to do that when I can't control my rage.
Y'all ready?
Yep.
How red it is.
Is it a 2v1 or?
I think it is.
Yeah.
All right. It's gonna be fun.
Oh God.
Okay.
What is he?
Alaric's
Is
just
he like?
thinking
Do we
like-
know what he is? Is he
Yeah.
just like a heavy armored guy or
I mean, he's pretty well armored.
paladin?
He's a brick shithouse from the looks
Trust
of
me,
it.
expect the worst right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just go with the worst case possible.
Stay away from his right hook. Watched it. Haymaker.
Alaric is going to bust out the Barash shield and long sword for this.
Okay. Okay. I like that. All right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Shield
stow away
and
my
sword.
weapons and I'm gonna just crack my knuckles.
All right.
Nah, you guys got this guy, man. Look, no.
That, yeah.